Hello, Cogo Nation. Let's get you funded. This will be my.cogonation.com/start/get-funded. Any of our loan applications, lending portal, broker portal links will all get you to this page initially. This will be the first time you log in. Once after, you will be directed straight into our portal. But for a quick reference, you can type in all your information. Here is my direct email address. My phone number, 208-914-7471 for your reference to get a hold of me direct. Once you hit continue, you will get a verification code. I'm going to stop my sharing real quick to get that code. All right, got my code from my email directly. Now I'm going to verify and continue. You can always resend the code if you need to. And then it jumps you right into our broker portal. This is very exciting. Term sheets look very familiar to everybody. You can access your contacts in this page and follow along with as many term sheets as each contact goes through. But on a quick note, we can go over to this general tab. We'll do a broker portal walkthrough. This is very exciting. Welcome to the broker portal. This is your workspace for pricing loans and managing the people you lend to. We'll show you around. It takes about a minute. You can leave at any time with the skip button. Term sheets live here. Is a one-page summary of all loan numbers, the loan amount, interest rates, and points. This tab is list every one you've ever created. Over here is going to be where you can implement a new term sheet. If you have an inquiry and want to work through, you click the new button to price a fresh term sheet yourself, or send a borrower a short form and let them fill their own loan details. Very exciting to be able to copy that link and send directly to your borrower. You can find any loan fast. You can filter by status or type, search by name. This earns its keep once you've got a few dozen loans in flight. Search right here for anything inside of those columns. Zoom out just a little bit. My screen sometimes doesn't show this. This is for every loan at a glance. Very exciting to see. Click next and zoom back in for you guys. Contacts. This is your borrowers. You can switch to this page to see everyone you're working with. Each contact keeps their details and all of their term sheets together in one place as you start building a database. We'll go next. You can add a new contact over here. This is the perfect spot for your quick phone number, name, any notes. Attach a term sheet to them as you price their loans. Keeping people and their loans linked makes following up effortlessly. You're all set. That is a quick tour. Replay it at any time from settings, general, product tours, or the question mark help button around the top bar. Happy lending. All right, we're back into term sheets. We're going to start a new term sheet. I've got an inquiry from a borrower. I don't have quite the enough information. My first target is request from borrower. This is going to be somebody I already know, Mr. John Smith. I'm going to know that he is working on a purchase and renovation. I am the broker, and I am going to be charging modest 2 points on 12 months. Create link. So now I can copy this link, go directly into my email, send it to him, and then he can fill out his information, send it directly back to me into my portal, and it's as easy as that. All right, I just sent John Smith my broker portal term sheet link. This is what he's going to see on the borrowing facing or client facing side. If you need to walk through, you'll have a broad brush on what he's going to need. So applicant name, his name is John Smith, entity Smith LLC, property address 123 Northwood Center, auto populates Coeur d'Alene, Idaho 83814. Estimated FICO, I've got a 750. Property type, single family residence, 1 unit, purchase price 350. As is 320. Renovation 40. We've got an ARV of 575. Number of completed projects, I've done 7 in the last 60 months. And I got a contract to the 28th. I'm trying to beat earnest money $500, no credits, no assignment fee, requested loan amount I was speaking to 100% of purchase price renovation. So we've got a 390, and I will be submitting my request for initial terms from my broker. So that was the client-facing side shared link for getting into your broker portal term sheets. All right, if you needed to size the loan yourself or creating a new term sheet, again, request from borrower, you can click new term sheet here and fill out the details yourself. If you ever want to go back into your term sheets, we can click term sheets here, and the status of each term sheet shows in this column. Our link that we just sent out shows created the date 8/3/2026. If we need to know the different statuses, we've got drafts, awaiting borrower, responded. This is what they did. The borrower filled out your request. Use size loan to turn their answers into term sheets. Then you go down to send to Cogo, under review, awaiting application, docs needed, application review, and funded, the very exciting last one. So we know that we've sent this one out. They sent it back. Now we can go into size the loan. We're going to go through the details just to make sure everything looks good. We've got a vetting score preliminary. Oh, sorry about that. We're going to go back to the vetting score preliminary 2 of 2, location 1 of 2 for Idaho. We'll scroll all the way down to this section here. So we want to confirm 12-month terms, whether they're premium student, exception counties, Cook County, Chickamauga, Baltimore, Philadelphia, St. Louis, Wayne County, purchase price renovation, a repeat client, and including gap loan. These are all toggles that would change the terms accordingly. So now I want to make sure I can save this term sheet or compute. So we're going to compute it first and then save the term sheet. We can now click into here. It's a draft. This is saved but not sent to Cogo. So you can keep editing, recomputing, and refining it. Nothing has been submitted at this time. So once we've spoke to our Mr. Smith, confirmed our terms, we can go back and edit it if we need to. So say he had purchase price of now 340. We're still wanting the 100% requested. So now we're at 380. Compute. Here's our new term sheets. Save changes. Now we can download the PDF, send it directly to our client, Mr. John Smith. If we need to go back and edit once more, we can. If not, we're done editing. Now we want to send this to Cogo. We want to get the application. We're going to send and lock. This goes directly into Cogo Capital. All of our teammates can see these term sheets if you call in referencing property address, noting that the term sheets were sent without an application. If we want to copy this application link, we want to get it started right away for Mr. John Smith getting this application filled out. We'll click here. This will copy the link. Now we can send it directly via email to our borrowers to fill out their information, get the application in, and we can hit the ground running. Hello, Cogo Nation, going over contact page inside of our broker portal. This is where we're going to house all of our contacts. Inside, it shows all of our term sheets for each contact. Very exciting to see the status, how many term sheets we're issuing for each individual contact, and prioritize which ones at what stage. To add a new contact, we're just going to put new, add their first name, Mr. Joey Rush, J. Rush at Cogo Capital with a 208-914-7471. I'm going to create a new contact, Mr. Joey Rush. If I want to add notes, we can show our notes down here. There's nothing added yet. So we can go in here and edit. If we need to add notes, we can put test, add note, and we're going to save. So now anything we put down here will show the notes for those individual contacts. Very exciting to see if there's 4 or 5 properties that we need to reference, or for that contact, don't call before 7. Make sure you utilize the notes, and you can go back and edit at any time. Save, If we need to go back to a term sheet they called and ready to move forward, we can now go back into here for John Smith. We want to make sure we view it, see that it's the correct address that we're working through, confirm terms that we're going to be issuing and presenting to Cogo Capital. And now we can send to Cogo Capital, make sure we send and lock that term. Now it's going directly into Cogo Capital system, and we're going to be moving forward with an application right after it gets sent in, because my borrower's got his purchase sale agreement, his budget, he is dialed in, ready to go. Here's our application link on the same screen to get started. All right, I just copied our application link, sent it directly over to my borrower to fill out directly on the client-facing side. This is what he's going to see. I've got my broker fee agreement signed. I have referenced this broker information for him to put in to link myself to this application very easily. I pre-filled out a lot of this information prior to shorten up this video. As you can see, I just had him put my first and last name, email address, and phone number for quick service. He's going to be filling out as the borrower, and this is very important for the get started section. Email address to be used to check the status of the application. This is going to be able to log in and use our messaging portal, document uploads after we've clicked submit application as well. Borrower information, fill it out in the entirety, making sure we do all required cells, contact phone, marital status, loan application amount, 380, describe use of funds. This is going to be for a purchase and reno, property address, add additional property to be used as collateral if needed. And then this is going to be our acknowledgement and agreement for the borrower themselves to be able to sign. Click submit. And this is where they're going to register for that document upload link. Make sure they do their email address, set a password,